My name is Annie White. I came to UT June 2nd, 1975. I was originally working at Methodist, and a girlfriend of mine worked there. And once she came to UT, she got a promotion after a year. Then she called me. I interviewed, I got the position, and I was a payment poster. At that time, there were 12 people in the business office. We did billing for, to my knowledge, that I remember. It was anesthesiology, radiology, surgery. I remember my first director, which was Rich Williams. And we were a close-knit group. I think it was different because it was smaller. We were more close-knit in the business office. The docs were more closer to the billing department because they wanted to know what was going on with their charges and their claims and collections. And it was a more unified period then. Not that it isn't now, but it was smaller, so it was easier to have that unified front. I remember the flood of 1976. There was talk of students losing some of their cadavers in the basement. I remember Allison and how the UT docs really stepped up, how our credentialing and provide enrollment department had to step up because docs needed privileges and proof of insurance at other facilities. And even though Jesse Jones was affected, it didn't smell the best, but we went into work and we did what we had to do. I love what I do. I love learning something new every day, especially when you're working with governmental agencies. It's a challenge because every day, every month, they're going to change something that makes it more difficult, but we rise to the occasion. So I like that challenge. I think I've influenced medical school working in the background. Our docs, our providers, provide services to the patients. My job was to provide services to the providers. In 2005, with Katrina, when the docs were seeing the patients, I was applying for Louisiana Medicaid so they could get reimbursed. When the UPNs were deactivated in 2008, all of our providers had to get new MPI numbers so they could actually bill. I applied for all of those MPI numbers. There were times when claim logic issues arose with McKesson and the billing office. I assisted with that. So I've played a part, but always in the background. I'm proud of being there for our docs. They sometimes want to do new programs with Medicare or Medicaid that require special enrollment. They need to be site certified. And I work with those agencies to get them enrolled so they can better treat their patients. So I'm proud of that because it's not easy. The government has so many rules and regulations, and you have to abide by all of them, and I make sure UT does that. Well, originally Medicare was so simple, and Medicaid. Now everything is about certification. Do you actually qualify, and do you have proof that you qualify? So that's been something that we've worked on more now than ever, and we continue to do that. Right now we're in the process of establishing enrollment for the Medicare Diabetes Prevention Program. We're getting certified for that. We have been certified for IDTFs, for independent diagnostic treatment facilities. So it's enormous what we have to do, but I enjoy doing it. I feel like I've come full circle. When I originally started in '75, I was in the garage building, 6414. Since then, I've moved to the medical school, to the tower, to Jesse Jones Library, to the professional building, and guess where I am now? Back in the garage, 6414 Fannin, and I'm looking forward to retirement next year. It's been a joy working for UT. They've always been supportive. I've built good relationships. I've had good mentors who've stressed knowledge and integrity, and I appreciate that.